Yeah, it certainly was a challenge to say the least. I mean, um, in terms of just new team, new city, I think just tried to embrace it and had a lot of fun getting to know all these guys and obviously the great fans of Calgary and just people around the city being welcome. So I'm very appreciative for that. But in terms of on the ice, it was a bizarre season. It was just something that I hadn't really seen before, and it's unfortunate. We're all disappointed, but there always can be a bounce back.
You have a contract here that has you here for a while. How does this culture here?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a tough question because you kind of gotta, I think, get away from the game a little bit and just assess the situation and see what needs to be done. But from a player standpoint, it was a lot of fun playing with these guys, and I know that we certainly have the talent in the dressing room to to make some noise and do some damage. So there's some great players and some great people, more importantly. So you know that I look forward to coming back to.
Is it playing for
Stanley
Darryl?
Cup champion. What do you want everyone to kind of walk away this summer with, to kind of keep in mind to kind of come back and get to where you want to be? What's the takeaway that you want everyone to have this summer?
Yeah, I obviously understand everyone's upset, everyone's disappointed, and it sucks, man. It sucks watching this time of year, and it's something I haven't done in a while, so I'm definitely a little bitter about it. But like I said, there's rooms to improve. There's lots of things we can do this summer. I'm sure we're going to be working our butts off to come back and trying to get some revenge. But just that hunger, competing for the Stanley Cup. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like playing in those big time games that everyone's watching. So that is certainly something I'm going to miss.
How much did having a short off season from last year with Colorado affect your play and your level of energy throughout this year? And what's it going to be like for you having a much longer off season this year?
Well, I mean, I think that could be a blessing in disguise. Just some lingering things, with my body that's going on that I tried to manage for the last, few weeks of the season. It's a grind, man. It's a grind. Playing 9 months. I mean, I'm proud of myself and proud of a bunch of guys that stuck in there for 82 full games and played every single game, with a lot of emotion. So, that's definitely taxing over the course of a year. And, when you don't have too much time in the summer, felt great to start the year. But, I think towards the end, it would definitely wears on you a little bit. But, it's going to be nice to have some rest and work on some things that I feel I need to work on and just get as healthy as possible.
Was there anything lingering from when you were in Colorado? Like, I know you had the injury in the playoffs. Was there anything lingering from that?
Yeah, I mean that still had a bit of an effect, especially over the course of so many games and just not taking any days off. I think which is natural, and some other minor issues that you just kind of got to battle through, and nothing severe enough to be missing games, but certainly to important enough to feel while you're out there. So hey, like I said, you just got to take the positive out of it. This is a position nobody wants to be in, and we're certainly accountable for that, and we're going to come back stronger.
Was it playing for Darryl?
Playing for Darryl.
Playing for
What's the biggest adjustment you had to make playing for Darryl?
I don't really think much. I mean, for me, I've had a long history of coaches with similar styles, and kind of that hard exterior, and just try to get the best out of you. And so for me, I don't think it was that much of an adjustment. Obviously, throughout the course of the season, you try to do the best you can to adjust not only to the coach but the teammates and new players. So that's one thing definitely we could improve on is our consistency this year, and that's what we're going to take away from it.
There was a report that, things boiled over between you and the coach at one point this year. Is that report accurate?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously there's a lot of speculation with all that stuff. I mean, throw out a 9 months together, you've seen each other every single day. I mean, sometimes, even with your teammates, you might butt heads a little bit. And at the end of the day, you understand that you're a team and you play for each other and you stand up for each other. And I think, that's kind of what we improved on throughout the rest of the season. But, to think everything throughout the course of the season is going to just be rainbows and butterflies is just, unrealistic. It's not always going to be easy, and there's lots of adversity that we had to face this year.
So when you say it was a bizarre season, like what made this year so bizarre in your opinion?
I don't know. I'm really still trying to put my finger on that, to be honest with you. It's it just seemed like there was a lot of as inconsistent as we played. I think a lot of nights maybe we deserved a better fate than what we got. And, this year had nothing to do with effort or, guys putting it all out there each and every night. I think we did a great job at that. But, for some reason we just, a break here or there, determined the fate of the season. I mean, what are we going to miss the playoffs by? 3 points, overtime, how many overtime games, 1-goal games. So, we're doing a great job being in every single game. And, that's really all you can ask for.
So you're going to be here for a while. When you look around the locker room or you look around what this team has, do you think that you guys can contend for a Stanley Cup in your time?
Absolutely, no question. No question about that. I think we have the talent. Of course, I'm here long term, and I'm committed to this franchise and this team and this city to do whatever it takes to get back to the top of the mountain. So, for us personally, like I said, we got a good group in the dressing room. Some great players, some great talent. We certainly have what it takes, and we have the experience. So sometimes, you just don't get the results you want, and felt like that was just just from the beginning of the year, it felt like we were chasing a little bit, and when we'd be playing our best, it's devastating to lose when you feel like you should be winning. But at the end of the day, we got to find ways to win, and we're gonna reflect on that this summer.
Whether it be shots for and shots against or possession, there were a lot of statistics that should have led to success that didn't. Did it ever feel like the season just wasn't meant to be because of all of those statistical anomalies?
Exactly. I mean, that's part of it, right? When you're, analytically you're dominating, and I feel like you should be coming out victorious, and then all of a sudden, it's things kind of start to snowball, and hockey's a game of momentum, and sometimes you can't quite get your feet underneath you once you feel like things are going sideways. So for us, that's important that if mistakes are being made, it's we got to nip it in the butt and be able to start fresh, which I feel like we did a decent job at that this year. But we're not making any excuses here. We got to play better. We're an accountable team. We understand that, and we will be better.
What do you think the organization has to change, whether it's the approach of the coaching staff or certain amenities? What do you think the Flames organization might have to do better to get you to that next level?
Final question.
Yeah, that's that's a tough one to say now, right? Like, you got to sit and, like I said, reflect on the season. I think take a step back. Everybody does, management, players, coaches. Everyone's just got to take a step back and, kind of let that realization set in. And, once you have a clear mind, I think that's when you kind of attack the summer and see what the strategy is. But, for us as players and coaches, and everybody's got to be better. At the end of the day, that's on us, and we're accountable for that, and we understand that that's a priority.